Hello and welcome to the Farmer's Kitchen. We're the farmers. This is our kitchen. And look what we have in front of us, Mrs. Farmer.
Lots of pretty stuff.
Are you hungry?
I'm always starving, thank you.
So we were at Kelly's the other day and we're picking something up. I can't remember what was going on. We said, what'd you have for dinner? And she said,
Peppers, stuffed peppers.
and I knew we had peppers from Mac, and I knew that we had corn and all kinds of fresh
Right.
stuff. So I thought, all right, there are no rules to stuffed peppers. You can use whatever you've got. Something I would highly recommend for folks out there who want to do things for themselves. Find yourself a grinder,
Oh yeah.
meat processor like this. Get you one with a good heavy motor on it.
That one's 20 years old.
That's 20 years
That's a
old. We
nice
make
one.
sausage.
Yes.
Anytime we want to make sausage, say we don't have any mild Italian sausage,
Right.
we pull some pork out, pop it in there, put some
Yeah.
fennel seeds, some oregano, some fresh basil, some salt and pepper, maybe a little sage,
Right.
and boom, you're good to go. So that being said, we have some fresh turkey over here. We're going to go with ground turkey tonight because we need to use that turkey up. So let's get started on our stuffed pepper. These are bell peppers, different colors. Are they different types of peppers? Nope. They're at different stages in their lives.
That's interesting, isn't it?
The
Yeah.
longer or shorter
Yeah.
you leave them on there, they will turn color. There's also a yellow. And when you're stuffing a pepper, you can cut them, you can cut the top off, or you can actually cut them, if they want to lay down and can't stand up, you can actually cut the top off and have that like that. You can cut them in half, or you can cut a little bit of the top off, depending on how much of the pepper you want to use. So Mrs. Farmer is going to top these three, and she's going to make a sideways boat out of that one. And we're simply going to take these, seeds them. We're going to take a little bit of olive oil and prep these, just brush these with olive oil. I'm going to put a little chili, my chili seasoning on there, just to go ahead and give them some flavor while they're cooking. But we're going to go 375, and we're going to put the base of it down. We're actually going to turn those the other way once we get going here. And if a little olive oil gets in your pan, that's all good too. So I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit of my chili seasoning in here, and you can use taco seasoning, but I like
It's gonna be good.
I like a chili mix. So that's going to go ahead and give that some flavor. We're going to put just a little bit of olive oil inside of here too, because you can't get too much olive oil.
Want them all flip?
Yep.
Yummy.
Also, I'm going to put just a little bit on the outside. Just a little bit.
Those look pretty.
That way you have some flavor going. Those are ready to go.
All right.
Let me pop them in. Let me.
Open the oven because I'm a mess.
All right, so we've got our peppers in. Look at them beautifully,
pretty.
beautifully cooking back there.
They look really good.
So we're gonna go 15, 20 minutes on those and keep an eye on those. Meanwhile, what we're gonna do over here is, hand me that olive oil if you will. We're gonna start some onions, and if you wanna put them in your little
In the chopper?
chopper. You know, it's been a strange year, weather-wise. We're really looking forward to cool weather when we get outside and do some outdoor cooking.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we'll take our beautiful, wonderful onions. How many recipes start like this?
Almost all of them.
And you can't go wrong. I just think about stuffed peppers. You know, a lot of times it's tomatoes and ground beef.
Right.
And different people put different things. You can do an Italian one. But I started thinking about what we had. And, you know, you think about if you want this to be an entire meal, if you want a little starchy stuff in there, you want some carbs, you can put some rice. If you don't want, if you want to make them low carb, you
Yeah.
can do that too. But anytime that we're out anywhere and I said, Nikki, what would you like to eat? What kind of food is it that you want to eat?
I like my Mexican food.
Oh, I
do.
know you do.
I do.
And I do too, but not every day,
I know.
3 times
I
a
can
day.
eat it every day.
So I thought this would make you happy,
It does.
and it made me happy because I wanted some black beans. I really did want some black beans. So this is a mix and match. Put whatever you want. You can make it hot for you, not hot for you, whatever you want to do. Now there's a reason that I'm putting the peppers in the oven first. That's the most lengthy part of it, is getting your pepper
Right.
done. So if you get your pepper already cooked ahead of time, and in this case, with a little olive oil and a little seasoning, you have a little taste there
Oh,
going
yeah.
already.
Perfect.
So as our onions get close here, let's go ahead and start putting some of that turkey in here. And think about the things that you can do with this. We talked earlier about making your own sausage, making your own sausage links. We have done everything with this thing. Such a handy thing to have around. They're not terribly expensive, but you will get use out of it. I promise you that. And here, this is just a little over a pound. And we had turkey on hand. And again, beef, sausage, Italian sausage, whatever you want to use for this. It's your pepper. Do what you want to do.
That's right.
There are no rules. Now, what we're going to do, and this is up to you, is we're going to put my chili seasoning in here. And this is a Mexican dish. You can put chili, taco seasoning, whatever you want, whatever your favorite mix is. And you can make it as hot or as not hot. But if you wanted to spice it up, you can put whatever you want in it.
I see you have some of my corn that I froze. Thank you.
That is some recent corn that we put up.
Glad to see you using it.
I'm really looking forward to this because I'm starving.
Yeah.
And I've not eaten today. I'm gonna put some corn in here, some of your fresh, beautiful
Yummy.
corn.
I could eat just that with a
Oh,
spoon
no.
like there.
Now the smell is just already amazing. So, and this is all how much of each ingredient you want. My mouth is just watering.
You gotta have black beans.
You do, you gotta have black beans.
This is kind of a
So-
Mexican stuffed pepper.
And
I
you
like
know
that.
what? This is really something that I've never cooked before, but I kept thinking about it. When Kelly said stuffed pepper, I thought, what would I want in my stuffed pepper? And so I started looking around at what we had, what we needed to use. And I thought, well, you know what? I know exactly what I want in there. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of
You gotta have
rice.
some rice.
I know you love your rice. Let's get the rest of those beans.
You want the rest of them?
Yeah, let's get the rest of those beans. Oh, it smells heavenly.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And we pre-cooked this.
Yeah, get a little bit
Make it
more.
easy.
That's not
Okay.
white rice, that's brown rice.
Yeah, so
That's
it's good for
whatever
you.
you got.
Can I have a little
This
more?
is yeah.
I
Whatever
love
you think.
rice.
I know you do. Wow, you're really loving some rice.
Okay. Can I go one more? I'll stop. I like my rice.
Hey.
I could just eat rice.
Oh, look at what we
Wow.
got. Look at what we've got. Here's the point we get to when we say, okay, we want some tomatoes. Now there are canned flavored sorts of tomatoes. I don't want that because I want the pepper taste to stand out on its own. I want the bell pepper taste. So we're gonna take
Some of our tomatoes.
at 14 ounces. And you can put a little salsa in there if you want. I think that'd be nice.
Kelly made this the other day.
Yes, she did.
Homemade. Makes it the best.
Oh,
Yummy.
and now we're gonna come back with even more chili seasoning.
So you put in whatever you want.
You gotta keep smelling and keep tasting as you go along. We're not doing exact measurements on this, but we've probably used 3-4 tablespoons of chili mix.
You know, if I had some
And-
chips, I'd dip my chips in here.
Oh, there's so many possibilities. Oh, this just smells so good and so simple. That's the fun thing to me about cooking. You follow the seasons. Nature gives you certain things and you say, okay, hey,
What do I do with
we got
this?
squash now, we have zucchini now, we have cucumbers now. What do we do with all this? Now that's the biggest part of the flavor right there.
Oh, they smell good. They smell really good.
So we're gonna turn these over now. Yum.
Ooh, can't
yummy,
wait.
Yummy.
And they're still firm, but they're cooked.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
So that's the biggest part of the deal. That's the biggest part of the game is to get those cooked. And they have a little bit of seasoning already. So I want to mix this up so the cilantro's in here. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in there. And we use more natural salts that don't have aluminum or anything like that in them. And I'm gonna put a little black pepper. Because you like black
I
pepper.
love black pepper.
I know you do. All right, so now we're gonna start to stuff these bad boys.
Yummy.
Now Kelly's not doing dairy, but we are. At this point, this to me so brings out the flavors and so adds that
Oh, yeah.
beautiful, wonderful sour cream taste that just goes so well with this. Now can you smell that already?
I can.
Oh,
It smells delicious.
my. Oh, it smells so good. I'm gonna turn this down to, can you turn the oven to 350?
That one's yours. That's a huge one.
Because we're not messing around here.
That's right.
And what happens if you have more filling? Oh, for tomorrow.
More.
Now, what are we gonna do?
Cheese.
Take a little bit of cheese, or a lot of cheese, depending on who you talk to, and we'll pop those in
Ready?
at 350. Now, these are only gonna have to go until your cheese melts. Now, that oven's already nice and warm, so this isn't gonna take long. Oh, I'm looking so forward to this. All right.
Beautiful.
It's time to eat. This is beautiful.
Those peppers are done perfect. That is so delicious. This is kind of healthy.
I mean, when you really think about it, that's turkey. Yeah, it
Wow.
is. And it's fairly low carb if it hadn't been for the rice. That is delicious. And it's one of those simple pleasures that are so easy to take care of. There's so many variations you can do. But if you want to try that one, I think you'd like it awful
Oh,
well.
it's delicious. You outdid yourself as always. Thank you for the Mexican twist on that for me.
I knew you'd love it.